So we have the Firebird here again. So anyway, last video you'll probably see we drove it in through the door and we had it running and everything, and it's still okay. The problem is we had to do some heat wrap on the headers and on the exhaust pipe. So the other problem that I have here, you can see it there, is obviously I have a Hodge boost system on the car, and anyway these are the three lines, two pressure lines and a return line to feed the Hodge boost off the power steering and going to the actual steering gear. And what we have the headers right here, and we have the exhaust pipe right here, and it's close. I mean, it's pretty close. So we've been looking around, and anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to try to reroute some of this. But as for right now, down here in this area here, it'll be under the header, and it will be the header's wrapped as well, but it'll be under the header, and it'll only have to come up in, it'll still have to come up through this area here, but I think I can wrap it a bit better as well. So we've been looking at, we have one return line, this return line here, this goes into the side of the pump right here, and anyway there's another return line down right here that comes off of the steering gear, or steering box, whatever you guys call it. So what I'm thinking about doing is we'll switch one of these so it'll come out of here, or bend the line up the other way, and we'll take the one that goes in where's it to? Take this one that goes into here. This is one directly out of the power steering box, and there's nothing right here. I was thinking about drilling a hole in here and welding it down in the front of the pump, and switch the other one back here, so it'll even if it comes off on a 90 or comes off straight, it'll just got a bit of room to run in this area. So that's the plan with it anyway. So it's just I'm looking forward to see what's going to give trouble, and I'm thinking that there's going to be a lot of heat around them lines, and I don't know if they're going to burn or if there'll just be too much heat onto them. But I see from looking at videos that the exhaust gets really hot on these cars. So we'll move a bit of stuff here now before we got it on the road and starts giving us trouble. So yeah, that's the next little plan. And then when we, as you can see, I have the turbo blanket. As you're on there, I doesn't have one. It's on the back of the car. It's just stayed in the box, and so it'll be this will be on. The header will be back on and wrapped, and the pipe come down here will be on and wrapped. So that's the other thing. But if you look a little bit closer at the car, you see there's a hole right there. So anyway, let's get a little look. I got a lead there on the back of the truck, but this here, just pull it over the tire. So this is the exhaust pipe wrapped, and we cut an opening in it right here. So the plan is we're going to have a pipe go on over there, slip on and off, and we'll put probably a nut and bolt into it on a flange, and we have a little cap made up for now. But this is going to go right there so it'll we'll be able to undo the caps, and pretty will have open exhaust. Just curious, where we have 3-inch. We have 3-inch exhaust in the car, dual 3-inch with a H pipe, because that's what was on it when I had the small block Chevy in it. And anyway, where the pipe out of the turbo is 3.5. I don't think there'll be any restriction, but it's only undo the cap, and you can try it with it or without it. So it's easy. Like I said, and who knows, it might look a bit I look a bit strange with that sticking out of there, but I mean, we put this in here, and there's only, I have a couple of sets of them, and it's only cut the piece out, so we're gonna put another one in. Well, what adds? Okay, so anyway, we see we put the, I don't have this bolted back in yet, but we just we cut a piece out of the inner fender here, and the pipe goes up here, and the rest of the inner fender, which is under the car right now, we can still bolt that, and that bolts on the other side of the pipe. The pipe's a little bit between the inner fender. So anyway, we get it all heat wrapped and put back in. We get a couple of pictures and see how it looks. So we got the header wrapped. Okay, so yeah, the header's wrapped, and we continue on over here to the car. As you can see, the right there. Obviously, the header's off this side. You got the turbo blanket on there. It's all disconnected right now. But what we were trying to do was, if you remember correctly, the lines for the power steering to the Hodger boost were coming up between the header and the pipe. So what we tried to do was, you see down right here, right there, you see we got a fitting right here, and that's coming out of the power steering, or sorry, it's coming out of the steering box, and it's going into the pump for a return. And the return right here, we got going along here, and it's screwed onto the frame here, and it travels on up here, and get to move the light again, and it comes up here and it goes in the return here. So what we got next to do, we have two lines left. I left this one on. There's that one there. Left this one on, and this is the one from the Hodger boost to the steering box. And there's another one has to come. I have it taken off already. Has to come out of the pump and go to the Hodger boost. So we got the proper fittings order for them, and we have we're going to do it AN line, the -6. They sell a kit for it, so we're going to try that. Even if I can come back here under the header and go back to the fire, I'll come back like in this area here, and then put them into the Hodger boost unit. Like I said, it should be a lot better. It'll be easier to get at anything here, even spark plugs or wires, because the lines ain't there. But also, if we heat wrapped the header and heat wrapped the pipe, there's no guarantee that it's even if we, and then again heat wrap the lines, there's no guarantee that it will be good enough. As I've seen, obviously everybody see the videos, the headers, they glow red like instantly. So whatever we can do to move stuff away from the heat or cut down on the heat by heat wrapping, that's what we're going to do with it. So yeah, and as you can see, this thing is still going on here. So let me turn around her again. We have the pipe here and the other pipe here. But on another note there, so to give these little clamps, as you can see, we pull them tight with a pair of pliers. They're really easy to turn. Every time I'm moving them, this one, I've after unwinding it and then trying to wind it back up again now, it's probably 3 times, like handling it to put it out of the car. So if you come over here again, you can see I just put a regular hose clamps on this, much better. They don't slip, they don't move. Once they're on, they're there to stay. And if I can do it in this area here, I'm going to put another hose clamp in this area here. I may not need it because sort of we started here, went down the tube, come back this tube and ended here. And we don't see anything, went down this tube, wrapped it around and come back and ended here. So there's neither end in here in that area at all. So this wouldn't move or shouldn't give a problem anyway. But just if we haul it back a little, maybe make it easier to get a band clamp on. So that's what we have done so far. But until we get the fittings in and get some more stuff done, we turn the car around and do the other side. So That's it for now.